Good evening, my beautiful ones. Now, I am really, really happy that I had the time and the necessary resources in order to be here in front of you today. I really wanted to have a special insight about what's happening this evening because, as you all know, today it's a full moon. It's a sturgeon moon. It's the first full super moon. It's a first blue moon or super moon this month. So this month we'll have two blue. This month we will have two full moons. That is at the beginning of the month, that is today, and at the end of the month, towards the end of the month, of the 30th or the 31st. As we all know, the full moon is a mystery. Full moon has always been a moment in time where we feel mesmerized by the universe. We would like to ask ourselves, is there more to it than that? And as we want to delve into it, the more we question things about the universe, the more things are revealed to us. The universe is bounty. The universe is abundant. The universe is us. We are the universe. And the universe is us. Now you see, as I'm doing that, as I'm talking, I'm also cleansing my cards. I have chosen 4 piles today. From which we will get further insights on what's happening. This full moon gives us the opportunity to become closer to our realms, to our dreams. And not even actually our dreams, because the dream is now. This is the moment when the actual things start to take shape. And why did I say that? They have already been sown 2 weeks ago. And why is that? 2 weeks ago, we had a new moon. And the new moon is the perfect time for us to sow the seeds. The seed of our intentions, or more to say, our intents. And when the intention gets to the full moon, it gets materialized. Let us materialize our deepest thoughts. Let our deepest thoughts be our deepest desires, and let our deepest desires be our deepest needs. Very important for us, this full moon, to manifest the greater version of ourselves, to manifest whatever is there to be manifested. For this reason, I'm gonna choose 3 piles, 4 sets of cards, but 3 piles. And we're gonna tap into the unknown. We're going to bring to surface the actual intentions. We're going to find out what are the intentions, and we're going to bring those intentions to fruition. Because there is nothing more pleasant in this life than bringing intentions to life. Because intentions in and of themselves, they are life. And death is nothing more and nothing less than part of life. Now we have 3 piles to choose from. So as I'm shuffling the cards, I would like you to pay a closer attention to each of the cards. And there is a specific element pertaining to each of the cards. Now the first element is the Lapis lazuli into a beautiful bottle. Now this Lapis lazuli is a stone which I felt that it connects us to our throat chakra. And if you have necklaces, that are made of this stone, these necklaces will bring you closer to the ultimate truth. And why am I saying this? There are some crystals in this life that helps us into finding our own truth. And they are enhancing whatever we experience. Hence, very important to know what each crystal stands for. Now the second one, the second pile, is being represented by a little star and an orange slice. It's a dried orange slice. Now, this is an orange slice that I have had a long time, that I have had it for a long time. And it is the manifestation of sun, to me. To me, it stands for sun, it stands for power, it stands for radiance. So whenever I would like to manifest power, I just look at it. Just looking at it. And that would do. I'm just gonna take one more card for the middle one, that is for the one represented by the orange. And now we're gonna find the last pile, which stands for a beautiful raw quartz. You see? It's beautiful raw quartz. And this brings us serenity. This brings us a peace and a sense of joy into our lives. You just hold it and bring it closer to your heart. And just say, I am enough. And enough you are. Because there is nothing more important than being at peace with yourself. No matter what that self stands for. No matter what you stand for. Okay then. So now, there are a few more cards that I need to take. And then we're going to start our journey. I want you to pay attention to every single detail. And if there is something that needs to be, if there is something that you think that you're not necessarily drawn to, but it just feels that that is the right pile, by all means, do that. Choose the one that you think it's gonna bring you a beautiful, it's gonna bring on this full moon the best of you. And the best of you is yet to come. The best of you is yet to come. And the most intriguing part sometimes is to know what is the best part of us. What are the things that await beyond the curtains? We're gonna find out. I'm sure we're gonna do. And I'm sure that each of you that are gonna receive this beautiful gift are gonna, this we have 2 cards, okay, are gonna be mesmerized by the results, because nothing is at random. So now, we're gonna take a few seconds in order to check upon each pile. And feel free to choose whichever you feel connected to. Let's start. So first, we have this pile. This pile deals with the patron, mentorship and finances. Mentorship and finances. And then we have the beautiful 4 of Wands, the beautiful Chariot. You see how the card is in motion. We have the King of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 10 of Chalices. Incredible. And we have the Wheel of Fortune and Traveling card. So again, the Wheel of Fortune and the Traveling card. Now, so you have chosen the beautiful Lapis lazuli, which to me, this stands for the, this is also Lapis lazuli. This stands for the Stone of Truth. And you see, I just grabbed this wand. Now, when I'm looking at your cards, I want to tap into the actual realm of the feeling that I get behind the meaning of these cards. reason for which I would like you to allow me for a few seconds in order to see what does it come to my mind at this particular time. Okay. Now you see we have, I just want to show you, we have two cards, which stand for traveling. We have the Chariot. And we have the Traveling card. This gives me the idea that you have been planning to travel somewhere or to displace your life from one realm to the other for a long, long time. You have chosen this life, although you knew it would bring so much pain that sometimes would even be unbearable. And most of the times is unbearable, because traveling means detaching yourself from yourself. Traveling means being you, yourself, you with yourself. Traveling means that you are in a search, you have always been in a search for different realms. You have always tried to find different ways of expressing yourself. And these are the only way by which you could express yourself and spread whatever was there to be shown was by traveling. You knew that by traveling, you will be able to get the things that you need in life, as opposed to the things that you have in life. And you know very well how to distinguish what you need from what you have, because you are all that you need. You see, you are all that you need. And you are the one to open the keys to many people's hearts because of that. You see? You are able to stand on your own, to stand up for yourself, because you have always died for a new birth to happen. You were willing to pay the price of death, symbolic death. You were willing to pay the price of death in order to revive. And you have always honored your rebirth in this life. You have always honored that which you are, a person full of joy, but also a person that is able to perceive the most painful situations in life. You are the one to open the path by showing to the static people that the reasons why they are static it's not because they want to be so. It's because they have gotten used with their shell. They have gotten used with being who they are without realizing that they are a mere illusion of what they are. I would like to draw another card. It's very important for this. I feel that it's important for this particular pile to see what is the actual purpose for their travel. So now you have always expressed your truth no matter what, and you have always been willing to pay the price. Yeah, you see, you have always listened to the voice within when it persisted. Now, on this full moon, this is what I can see for you. I see that you are used to your comfort. That is no question about it. But you are also, I mean, your wealth is your journey. And this is how you grow. Your wealth is your death, because you relinquish it without any resentment. Your wealth, you know that in dying, the old you would have done the same thing as if you would have started all over again. And the joy that this travel brings you, this joy is incomparable. This joy that the travel brings you, you know that in this travel you are finding your own essence, as opposed to being static and living the joy and living the beauty and living. You prefer being great rather than being happy. This is what I see, and this is what I feel. You prefer being great rather than being happy, and you know that greatness involves unhappiness too. A very sharp-minded who knows exactly where to go, although there is no plan in advance. A very sharp mind that knows exactly what to do without a plan. Have you ever thought, have you ever heard about something of the sort? Knowing precisely where to go without any plan. Now this is what I call immersing into life and death. I wish you all the best. And the best is yet to come. And I know that your fearless soul will always be in search of truth. Because truth is what you stand for. And truth is what you are. Thank you so much. Okay, now we are going to continue with the second pile. The second pile stands for this beautiful dried sun. So let's see. Wow, we have perseverance, faith, and we have the priest. So perseverance, faith. There is something again within you as well. We have Eight of Swords. We have the Judgment. We have the Nine of Coins. We have the Three of Wands. Look how beautiful this card is. We have the Ace of Coins. And we have the Fool card. And nothingness. What are the odds? Okay. Now, with this pile, I see that you are creating your own religion. And your own religion is your perseverance. And there is a great difference between perseverance and ambition. Now you see, ambition comes and goes. Perseverance and determination is always constant, and it never leaves us. Now this card, the Eight of Swords, you see how this woman is being blindfolded, is surrounded by swords, and she is tied, and she is about to enter a puddle or a trap. And she's just standing in front of the puddle, in front of the hole, realizing, is there more to it than that? Can it be more to it than that? Her faith keeps her standing still. And why is that? I'm gonna tell you in an instant. It's because of this. It's because of nothingness. When there is nothing for you to win, there is nothing for you to lose either. When there is nothing left but nothingness, this is where you know that the nil will give you wings. In those moments when you cannot think of anything else, that is the moment where you take a leap of faith. The leap of faith. You immerse yourself into the universe. You immerse yourself into the depth of nothingness. And you immerse yourself with your entire faith. Because you know that this is who you are. You know that this is the only way for you to start seeing the world from a different perspective. From the perspective of a person who has been awakened. When you awaken from whatever life gives you, you think that you would like to awaken other people as well. You might think that this is the best way to do. But people who are asleep, those who are asleep, you see, those who are asleep, maybe some of them, they do want to sleep a little bit more. Maybe they cannot see that you're awake. That is why you're always searching for ways to express yourself and new horizons to liberate you from your conditioning, to liberate you from your limitations, and to bring you the nothingness. Your whole idea is to vanish into the universe so that you would be reborn again. This insight, this immersing into the unknown, this almost imperceptible recklessness, it brings you so much joy. It brings you a certain amount of joy that is beyond your imagination. It brings you the joy of being yourself. It brings you the new beginning that you had always hoped for. And you know that this is the only way that you can have it is by immersing yourself into the unknown and believing in your own religion. And this religion is the one that shall accompany you whenever you feel that you are being trapped. On this full moon, you might feel the need to escape from a trap that you might have chosen yourself, or you might have let others to put you in. This is not a trap that had been created along the way. It is a trap that you chose to be in deliberately, because you knew that this is the only way you could get enlightened, because you know that this would be the only way to bring knowledge to the surface. Darkness and sun. Your knowledge is this. Nothingness is knowledge. You bring it to light, and you bring the knowledge to light. And this is how, by immersing yourself into the new universe that awaits, this is how you will have created your own religion, which is of utmost importance for your existence. And this is when you manifest it. On this full moon. On this full moon, you're going to manifest your own belief, and you're going to stand by it, and you're going to stand for it because you believe in it. Why is that? Because you have taken the leap of faith. And because you have outgrown yourself. You have awakened yourself. And you have let others who wanted to slip some more to do it, because you realize that if you had awakened them, then you would have harmed them more than they are already. So my beautiful pile number 2, this was the most tremendously rewarding feeling that I have got while seeing the tremendous amount of growth that you have gone through. And I just want to check for one more card. see? Courage arrives when you step over fear. Now this is the fear that has been overcome. This is a fear. This is the fear that you have overcome. And you are unstoppable at this particular amount of time, especially on this full moon, whether you see it or not. You are unstoppable. Thank you so much for this beautiful moment that you allowed me, that you allotted to yourself, to your growth, to your inner peace. Thank you so much again, and may you be blessed on this full moon. And may you have the best, and the best is yet to come. Okay then. So let's get to the last pile, which is the rose quartz. Ooh, the sleeper. Cause and effect. Clarity. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Coins. Wow, look at that beautiful radiant card. You have the High Priestess. Look at the beautiful reflection of the water. It's incredible. These cards, I love these cards. Oh, we have the Star. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands. The Transformation. And the Playfulness. Now, if I take a closer look at your cards, you are the type of person that honors your soul and honors the joy within you by manifesting your spirit into different shapes. You are almost like a shapeshifter, if not more than that. You are the one who transforms everything around him or her just by enjoying the moment and making others enjoy their moment too. You are the one that inspires people not to follow their dreams, because this is not a card for following your dreams. This is a card to live your purpose, the purpose for which you were meant to be in this particular life. You are the one who knows the secrets of the universe and knows that by your playful character, you know how to make people enjoy themselves and realize, so that the people would realize that the greatest victory that they have in life, you see, the greatest victory that they have in life is that particular dream. They think that it was a dream. You see, when you sleep, there are so many things that are being downloaded into you, into yourself, into your subconscious, that you always find clarity in your sleep. So clarity comes when you close your eyes. You see, when you play violin, have you ever seen a person playing violin with their eyes open? Never. The way they truly feel the music is when they close their eyes. This is where the magic happens, when they close their eyes. The same with you. Your transformation happens when you close your eyes. Because when you close your eyes, you feel your purpose. And your purpose is so much greater than you think it is, that it creates a magic in and of itself just by being there. You have always defended your I feel that you have always defended your subconscious. You have always defended the way you feel about your transformation, about you. You never give up your joy. And this is the thing that you protect with the utmost reverence. Your joy. You know that this is the best asset that one can have. And you feel that it will bring many benefits, and you make others as well feel that this is their greatest victory, by being themselves, by acting free, by acting apparently reckless, because they're not reckless, because you have comprehended many stories about the human nature and the soul, and this information is so valuable that you cannot not defend it, you see. So let's see, I'm interested in finding out what is the actual transformation that you are up to. Okay. It's be like your spirit guide. That's it. You see? You are your spirit guide. You are one and the same with the spirit guide. And the spirit guide manifests through you, which is one personality. The spirit guide may manifest through many different shapes and forms, but you manifest through your spirit guide. And the spirit guide is manifested through you. That is why you have the power, with your thought, you have the power to shift your reality, so that you would always defend your joy, because your joy of living is your purpose. Like, this is the actual purpose of your living. And with this, and this joy, and this joy that you have got and you manifest with, it will bring you the utmost benefits on the long term. And these, because you preserve it, and you know that there is more to it, to life, than sorrow and grief. Yeah, very beautiful. I hope you appreciated this particular reading. I really enjoyed every single part of it. And for this matter, I wish you all the best, knowing that the best is yet to come. And may you have a blessed full moon evening. You might even consider trying some rituals to see, just play a bit with the malleability of your thoughts. Play with your thoughts. See where these thoughts lead to. Play with the tools, that you have got. With the actual, every type of everything that surrounds us is made of our tools that we can use to enhance our capacities, to find out more about ourselves. You can take a candle, you can light the candle, you can use the candle to scry, you can use the candle to pray if you want to, you can use the candle to meditate, you can use so many things you can do with a candle, so many things you can do with fire. Yeah? So many things you can do with a sword. So many things you can do with a ring. So many things you can do with a ring. So many things you can do with a cauldron. Bear in mind that the world is very bountiful, full of bounty. Your job, until you find a career, is to carve and to forge your path towards your purpose. And when that purpose reveals to you, you will have known that that is your path. Never stop believing in your path, because it is yours to have it. Never stop believing in your mistakes, because they are yours to begin with. Never stop believing in others, because this is the way you honor yourself. Never ever stop believing in yourself, because this is how you expand. May you have a blessed full moon, and see you in the next reading. If you liked my presentation about whatever has been unfolded, you are very welcome to subscribe, or to give it a like, or to check my YouTube channel, or for other rituals, or to check my website, which is reikitarothealing.com. Thank you so much. May you be blessed. You have a nice full moon